Hi guys, it's KJM and I am back with another Countdown to Christmas movie review. Last night at 8 p.m. Eastern on the Hallmark channel, Christmas Island premiered starring Rachel Scarston and my boyfriend in my head, Andrew Walker. Now, let me just show you the full cast list before I get into the premise of the story. Okay. So, as I said, Rachel, Andrew, Kate Drummond, Jefferson Brown, Peter McNeil. This was an all-star cast, okay? And y'all may know Lauren Hammersley. She played Maggie Hughes in Christmas Island. She was also the mayor. But y'all know her from Virgin River, baby. That is Charmaine, but Charmaine without the baby. It was nice to not see her pregnant, okay? It was nice to see Charmaine out here acting on Hallmark. We've seen quite a few crossovers from the river to Hallmark recently, and I'm guessing because they all film in Canada. But it was nice to see Lauren, okay, girl, and it was good to not see you 9 months pregnant for 10 seasons is what it feels like. Okay, this is the whole cast right here. And everybody did, like, an amazing job. And Megan and I talked about it. This is one of those movies that Hallmark, like, the commercials didn't do it justice. But I told y'all don't play with my baby Andrew Walker. Hold on, in case y'all forgot who my baby was, okay? I had told y'all don't play with my baby Andrew Walker, and you guys took me seriously. So I'm going to start off by saying I'm giving Christmas Island an 8 out of 10. I think it is a must-see for this year's Countdown to Christmas 2023. Add it to your collection. Like, Megan and I briefly got a chance to talk about this movie maybe like about 2 hours ago. And we both agreed that them Andrew Walker kisses... Baby, I keep telling y'all he is the bad boy of Hallmark, always will be, okay? And I haven't had a white boy drive me so crazy since Zach from Saved by the Bell, okay? That's what, and shout out to him. Hold on one second. I don't even know why I paused. I know what Zach's real name is, but I wanted to double check. Shout out to Mark Paul Gosselaar, because he still does it for me even when he got his natural dark roots in. So I don't think he's a natural blonde. But whether Andrew Walker is fully a blonde or like a dirty blonde, baby, he be having me like, his wife is just a lucky woman. Shout out to her. I know she's also an actress. So shout out to Andrew's wife. I always got to give respect that this man is married. But last 2 years, I've really been thirsting. I've got to like cool myself down. And Megan agrees, okay? Anyway, let's get into the premise of this movie. So Kate Gabriel is a pilot, and her dream job is to fly private for like a really rich family. I'm guessing commercials probably a nightmare. So private, more perks, better pay. So she gets assigned right away to a family, the Sharps, and she is supposed to be taking them to, I think, Switzerland. I think the Swiss Alps is where she's supposed to be taking them. But a storm hits, and she has to land somewhere in Nova Scotia. So we're spending Christmas in Canada, guys. And it turns out that it's this place called Christmas Island. That's what the town's called, Christmas Island. And baby, the air traffic controller was no other than my baby Andrew Walker. And he was playing Oliver, this very snarky, quick-witted, funny, but with that attitude air traffic controller. And that's one of the things I love about Andrew. I've never seen him in a Hallmark movie that he didn't have chemistry with his leads, because almost all his characters are very quick-witted, snarky, they really bring that fire in your belly. And I actually love Rachel Scarston, because she's been in a couple Hallmark movies. She was in The Royal Nanny last year. She's in one of my favorite Hallmark movies, a mysteries movie, where, she was in an accident and then she kind of had amnesia. No, she woke up out of the accident, but she immediately knew who she was supposed to be, like, married to. And I think it was Brant Daughtry, I think is who the guy was. I forget what the name of that movie is. But anyway, I think, and I have been knowing her since I saw her on Netflix, and I can't remember the series right now. but she played the Queen of England in it. You guys will know what it is. Anyway, so I find her to be a pretty strong lead. So I was really hoping that this movie wouldn't stink like a lot of the Countdown to Christmas movies have been, especially the one Never Been Christ with Tyler Hynes. I don't even like to bring up that movie because it just leaves a bad taste in my mouth. All right. So Captain Kate has to land this family. It's a mother, father, and their son and daughter. So their daughter's name is Callie, and the son's name is Finn. Callie is this like feisty, like I think she's like 15 years old. And you know, at that age, you're not really vibing with your mom. She kind of annoys you. So this family's like filthy rich, and they get stuck in this Canadian town, Christmas Island. And immediately this town takes them in. The mayor, Maggie, has them staying at her house. Her father works at the postal service, and he's in charge of sending reply letters to all the kids that are writing Santa. I thought that was super sweet. And also Maggie and Oliver are brother and sister, and so their father, works at the postal service. Okay. So this rich family gets caught in this small town. Only thing is, you can tell right away, and I don't say this about a lot of Hallmarks, small towns, you can tell that Christmas Island is special. The first that Kate sees the main street in Christmas Island, she's blown away, and she actually turns to Oliver and says, wow, it's beautiful. Kate is not into Christmas. Oliver's all about Christmas. Kate is now given the task of bringing Christmas to the Sharps' children, Callie and Finn. And so Kate heads to that task. She has Oliver help her. And in this movie, they managed to give the Sharps, who are filthy rich, a very unique Christmas. To the point when the Sharps get a chance to leave Christmas Island, Christmas Eve night, they all decide they want to stay. This movie is a fun-filled family movie. It's got love. It's got quick-wittedness. It's got laughter. I actually fell asleep early yesterday. So, I usually watch my movies extra early in the morning. I actually watched this maybe around 11 o'clock last night because I woke up and was like, ooh, what time is it? And because I'd already taken a nap, I was like, let me watch this movie. And I never dozed off once. Christmas Island is a must-see. So much so that I don't want to tell you too much what happens. But this movie is so heartfelt. I'm giving it an 8 out of 10. And for Countdown to Christmas, to get an 8 out of 10 for this year's Countdown to Christmas is a really big deal. I'm barely giving out 7s. And so far, I've only given out 1 9. And that was to the Santa Summit. So this is a big deal. My baby killed it. Andrew Walker did what he came to do. Rachel did a wonderful job. The entire cast, you're going to notice them from different shows, either on Hallmark, like The Way Home. The father, Thomas, he played the dad from The Way Home. If you ever watched that series that Megan and I really love on the Hallmark channel, you're going to see people from, Virgin River. I already told you Charmaine, aka Maggie, was on there. Only this time she was not 9 months pregnant for 20,000 seasons. So it was good to see her in a different character. It was just wonderful. And it was a great surprise. The commercials, Megan and I both thought the commercials did not do this movie justice. So you need to add Christmas Island to this year's must-watch Christmas movies. And I've actually already watched it twice. Okay, and it only premiered last night. So that's telling you how good it really is. And that's why I'm giving it an 8 out of 10. One of the things I've loved about a couple of the movies, and I saw that in Mystery on Mistletoe Lane and also on Christmas Island, people are making sure that for their Christmas, they're also honoring their loved ones that passed before. In Christmas Island, they end up having a tree where, they put these lobster buckets up on the tree, and then people hang buoys with a picture of anyone in the Christmas Island community that was lost at sea or died at sea. And I just thought that was absolutely wonderful. Shout out to Andrew Walker and Rachel Skirtston. You guys are really bringing home the Christmas feeling. I'm giving this an 8 out of 10. Hallmark, thank you for not playing with my boyfriend, Andrew Walker. All right, see you guys later. Let me know if you watched.